Hi everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. So in this video we're going to be using the lovely contents of the Advent Calendar from Papercraft Society, and we're going to create this lovely chocolate wallet gift box wrap. I'm not sure what to call it. This was inspired by Jeanette Morrison. She's a fellow mix-up crafter and we met back last year for a coffee, and she was really kind and gifted me this lovely gift box, and it had some chocolate inside, and I thought it was really lovely. I loved the colours on it, the message, and I just wanted to recreate it. So I've altered the sizing slightly and just put my spin on it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. To make the outside of the gift box you need a piece of 11 1/4 by 5 1/4, and along the 11 1/4 inch side we're going to score at 5 1/4 and 6. Then you want 4 pieces of 5 by 5, and you want to score at every half an inch. So half, 1, 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4 and 4 1/2. So do that on all 4 pieces. So first of all, let's concentrate on the outside of the gift box. So let's fold and burnish along the score lines, and both folds are mounting folds, so just go ahead and do that now. Then this creates this little sort of folder, and we want to add some decoration to this before we add the concertina frame. So we'll just concentrate on the inside for now. I'll give you the measurements of that. So I've got some silver mirror cardstock that measures 5 by 5, and some white cardstock that measures 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and that's going to sit on the left hand side there. The right hand side will be covered up by the concertina frame, so I've only cut a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 3/4 squared, and that's going to sit just inside there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach those with some Clar glue, because I'm using a lighter weight cardstock for the outside of the gift box. So I just want to use that to really help strengthen the pieces, like so. So I'm just going to set those to one side, let them dry, and we'll work on the concertina frame. So I've gone ahead and I've folded 3 of the pieces. I'm going to do the last one with you on camera. So we'll start from left to right, and we'll start on a mountain fold. Then we'll do a valley, a mountain, and so on until you get to the end. So you should end up with 4 pieces that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains. Okay, and we're going to attach all 4 together to create this frame. So just take one of your pieces, and we're going to have the mountains on the left hand side, and then the mountains on the top here, and all we're going to do is weave them in one another like so. Hopefully you're seeing that okay, and they'll all slot in together like that. So that was just a dry run to show you. So this first piece goes inside there, second piece there, third there, fourth there, fifth there, and then the last piece is like so. Hopefully that's making sense, and I'm not doing it too fast for you. But I'm just going to add a small amount of glue now, just to hold those pieces together. And I'll do it one more time with you, and then I'll do the 3 other sides just off camera. So if you take 2 pieces, 1 in each hand, mountains are on the outside, and then you just slot them in together. And just butt them right up to one another, so the corners marry up and create this edge here, and you want to pinch them together. You want to hold it in place for maybe 10-15 seconds so that's got time to grab. And that will hold together nicely like so. Now I'm going to work my way along and do the rest for the 3 remaining sides. So then we've created this concertina frame that sort of folds down flat. It's got a nice bounce, and this will sit over the top like so. So I'm just going to add this with some Collal glue. And then I want to cut an additional frame just to sit over the top, just to tidy up those edges. So just place that down in the center of your panel. Next, I've got a piece of 5 1/8 by 5 1/8, and just on the back I've made a mark at 5/8 of an inch on the top and bottom and just drawn a straight line down. I've done that for all 4 sides, and then this will create the frame. And I'm just going to use a craft knife and cut out this inner square. You could do this with frame dies if you wanted to. I just wanted to show that you can make this without any dies. So I'm doing this from the back so you won't see any of the pencil marks. I'm just lining up my ruler. Obviously be very careful with this. And run your knife against your ruler. Just check that that's gone all the way through. And again, just follow each side until the square is cut out of the center. And this is going to sit nicely over the top there and just cover up any of the edges and make that a really nice clean finish. So I'm just going to add some Collal glue along the edges here. Just attach that. So that's the frame now attached. We're going to work on the front and the rest of the decorations. So I've got 2 pieces of this silver grey ribbon here, and I've cut it to about 10-11 inches. You might not need that amount of length. It's just to tie off the bow there, and I've added a bit of double-sided tape just to help with placement. I'm just going to peel the backing off that. I'm going to use my grid to help me line it up and just sort of, I'm just going to place that ribbon there, and then I'll do the same on the opposite side. So there's the ribbon now added to the front and back. I've got some silver mirror card here that measures 5 inches squared, and a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 3/4 squared. I've used some pattern paper on the one side, which will go on the back, and then this one will go on the front. So I've got 2 panels here, both measuring the same. I've got 1 piece to go on the front and 1 to go on the inside, and they measure 4 by 5 1/4. That's for the green cardstock, and for the pattern paper is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, this gorgeous pattern paper is from the Papercraft Society Advent Calendar, and this is from wallet number 6, designed by Christina Griffiths of Card Making Magic. And there are a few items in here, so I just wanted to show you those. Everything's going everywhere on my desk. So there was 3 pieces of pattern paper, so I've used 2 of them here, and then we've got this lovely snowflake design, and then these gorgeous toppers with the silver trim to go with them. So I'm not too sure whether I'm going to use Happy Holidays or Peace, Love and Joy, but we'll see as the project goes along. So now that I've got these panels prepared, my ribbon is now attached. I'm going to start to decorate. So just flip this up on the correct side, and I've got the plain white panel here with a silver cardstock, and then this piece which goes that way will go over the top there like so. The one with a strip of pattern paper will go on the back. You can stamp an additional message on here if you want. And then I've got this piece of pattern paper to go on the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead now and attach all those. I'll come back to you once that's done. So this is all decorated now with the pattern paper. I have added just this pattern piece inside just to help strengthen that spine. It's an offcut from the pattern paper and it's the same there. I'll give you the measurements, but it's 3/8 of an inch by 4 3/4 for both pieces. So I've got the one there on the inside and one on the back. I'm just going to add the chocolate that sits lovely inside that frame there and tie the ribbon off, and then we're just going to do a few further bits of decoration on the front, and then that's the project finished. So I've gone ahead and I've trimmed the sentiment down. It's already got that lovely silver detail around the edge. I'm not too sure whether it's popping enough on the front. I might try it on the inside. And I've also gone ahead and I've cut the medium poinsettia by Simply Made Crafts. So I've got this darker green and the same green that we've used for the gift wrap box, whatever you want to call it, and this lovely red colour. So I'm going to assemble the flower, just multiple layers on top of one another, pop that on the front, add a bit of greenery, and then I'll come back to you and show you the finished project. So there's the finished project. I opted not to have a sentiment on the front, just the poinsettia, and then you open it up and I've got peace, love and joy on the inside there. I think it looks lovely, and as I said, you've got room on the back to add an extra message or more embellishments or pattern paper again. I've just gone for a really simple white panel with that pop of pattern paper just on the left hand side, right hand side, left hand side. So I'll just bring back in the original project from Jeanette just to compare them side by side. As you can see, mine's a little bit smaller, but the concept and the idea is absolutely beautiful, so I just wanted to recreate it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Some more inspiration using the lovely contents from the Papercraft Society Advent Calendar. I hope if you have one, you're enjoying yours and making lots of wonderful projects with it. Any products used in today's video will be listed in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.